If everyone thinks you're crazy, maybe it's because you're seeing something they can't see yet. It's easy to call something crazy when you don't understand it. It's easy to point fingers, laugh, and say you're dreaming too big, that you need to be realistic, that you should calm down. But here's the truth no one likes to admit. Everything is called delusion until it works. When it works, the story changes. The same idea that sounded ridiculous becomes visionary. The same person who was lost becomes genius. And the same people who doubted you start saying they always believed in you. The truth is simple. No one understands your vision until it becomes real. While it's only in your head, it's madness. When it turns into results, it's inspiration. So while no one believes, you have to believe twice as hard. Now, let's be honest. How many times have you laid in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking, this isn't the life I wanted? How many times have you felt that exhaustion that isn't physical? It's in your soul, a mix of frustration, fear, shame, and even anger. Anger at people who made it. Anger at people who tried and succeeded. Anger at people who had the courage to do what you were too afraid to do. But deep down, that anger isn't about them. It's about you. It's the quiet voice reminding you that you stopped halfway, that you settled, that you chose comfort over courage. And it hurts to admit that. It hurts to sit down and ask yourself, what am I doing that I know is wrong, but I keep doing anyway? That question stings, but it also frees you. Every hero is born from pain, and so is every villain. The difference isn't the pain. It's the decision. The villain says, the world hurt me, so I'll hurt it back. The hero says, the world hurt me, and it stops with me. Same scars, different destiny. Maybe you're stuck in the most dangerous place of all, the in-between. Your life isn't bad enough to force you to change, but it's not good enough to make you happy. You don't hate it, but you don't love it either. You just exist. Wake up, work, complain, sleep. Wake up, work, complain, sleep. And time keeps moving. You notice it when you see an old picture and think, wow, has it really been that long? And then the real question hits you. What did you do with that time? How many times did you truly take a risk? How many times did your heart race because you were chasing something bigger than yourself? How many times did you choose discipline over distraction? If the answer is almost never, then you're slowly dying, and you know it. It's easy to say, one day I'll change. One day I'll get in shape. One day I'll start that business. One day I'll go after what I love. But one day is the most comfortable lie you can tell yourself. Because for it to happen, you'd have to decide. And decisions require courage. The courage to admit you're wasting time. The courage to accept that no one is coming to save you. The courage to look in the mirror and say, this is on me. It's easier to blame the government, your parents, your past, your boss, your luck. It's easier to be a victim than to be the main character of your own life. But the truth, no one is coming to lift you up. If you don't move, nothing moves. Do you know what really destroys a person? Not failure. It's getting used to a meaningless life. It's getting comfortable with emptiness, smiling in pictures, laughing with friends, posting happiness online, but feeling that hollow space in your chest when you're alone at night. You know you're sabotaging yourself. And you know why you keep doing it? Because change hurts. But you know what hurts more? Reaching the end of your life and realizing that you never even tried. You don't just need motivation. You need discomfort. You need to be fed up with your own excuses. You need to get tired of being a side character in your own story. Time is moving, whether you like it or not. Most people never reach their dreams because they're too normal. They think like everyone else, act like everyone else, have the same habits, the same fears, the same routines. You want extraordinary results? Then you need extraordinary actions. Wake up earlier, train when you're tired, study when no one is watching, say no to distractions, choose discipline when others choose comfort. And do you know what the world calls that? Crazy. But remember this, everyone who ever changed the game was called crazy before they were called legendary. No one questions the average, only the ambitious make people uncomfortable. You want respect? Be ready to be judged first. You want applause? Be ready to be ignored now. You want to win? Be ready to walk alone for a while. There will be doubt, there will be exhaustion, there will be days when quitting feels easier. That's the moment most people turn back. That's the moment you decide who you are. Being different isn't posting quotes. It's doing what others refuse to do. It's continuing when no one believes in you. It's pushing forward when it feels like nothing is happening. The life you want won't fall into your lap. It will demand everything from you. The price is high: silent work, being doubted, falling, failing, starting over again and again. But the alternative is worse. It's the alternative to a life you tolerate but don't love, smiling in photos and crying into your pillow, growing old with a throat full of what-ifs. Is that what you want? Or are you going to decide right now that enough is enough? Enough excuses, enough fear, enough explaining why you haven't started yet. You have one life, just one, and the countdown has already begun. If you're going to be called crazy, let it be because you believed too much. If you're going to suffer, let it be for something meaningful. If you're going to struggle, let it build something that matters. Be crazy with purpose. Crazy enough to ignore the crowd, bold enough to bet on yourself, relentless enough to start, continue, and finish. Because when results come, and they do for those who refuse to quit, silence becomes your loudest answer. So get up, decide, act. Stop waiting for permission to live the life that's already yours. If this message hit you somewhere deep, if something inside you moved while listening to this, that means you're still alive. And if you're alive, there's still time. Like this video if you choose not to be average. Subscribe to the channel to keep building this mindset, and click on the next video on your screen because your transformation doesn't stop here. Being normal has destroyed too many people. Be different, be intense, be crazy, and make your one shot count.